Now, when I'm spelling a word, that is called encoding. We are using the sounds that we know in our brain to produce the letters that spell those sounds. Okay, so the first thing that your child needs to be able to do is they need to be able to segment a word or break apart a word into each of its sounds. The way that I teach them to do that is to do the reverse of reading. We are going to stretch the word that we see or hear. We are going to then break it apart slowly, and then we will match the letters and the letter sounds if they have mastered that skill. Okay, so first, if I have a picture like this, this is a net. Okay, you could have the student look at a picture, or they could just hear a word that you say orally, net. Okay, I'm gonna say it slowly, I'm gonna stretch it, net. That helps me hear all of the sounds. I can say it one more time slowly if I need to hear all of it. Net. Then I can break it apart. I say this is like talking like a robot. I could say et. And then I can take my word map, which is just elknonin boxes. These are little circles. You can use counters, something that will have boxes down below to match each dot for the sound to each one of the letters. And I'm going to put a dot for each of the sounds that I heard. N, e, t. Okay, I know that I heard 3 sounds in that word, and I'm going to use the letters that spell that sound to represent it down below. Okay, I can use my alphabet and phonics chart to remember the sounds, or if I have them memorized, I'll be able to write them independently. Okay, I heard the sound N. I know that is the letter N. So I'm going to write the letter N. My middle sound was my vowel. I heard E. I don't quite remember what says E, so I'm going to grab my phonics chart. I see E is elephant. That's the letter E. I'm going to write the letter E. And then my very last sound, N, E, T. I can go back and remember what that last sound was, and it was a T. Okay, that is an example with a CVC word. If I was doing a word with a digraph, those are 2 letters that work together to make one singular sound. I could do a word like shut. Okay, if I have the word shut, I'm going to stretch it out. Shut. And then I'm going to break it apart and add my dots. Sh, Notice I only have 3 sounds, although you can see the picture in your head of the word. You know that there's going to be 4 letters. Those 2 letters that work together are going to go in one box because they spell one sound. Sh is spelled with SH. All right, so again, sh is spelled with SH. That goes in one box. My vowel sound was That is spelled with the letter U. And I can't quite remember what word I'm writing, so I'm going to go back and look at my dots. Sh, t. That's right, I hear the T sound. And I can spell the word. This also can be done with blends. If I had the word snap, I could look at a picture of the word snap, or I could just hear the word snap. But either way, I'm going to stretch it out, and then I'm going to hear each sound, and then I'm going to spell it. Snap. One more time saying it slowly. I want to make sure I hear that blend at the front. Snap. A lot of times our students have trouble hearing the N sound, which is that second letter that is in the blend. So we really want to make sure we're stretching it out to hear all of the sounds. But I heard it when I stretched it. So I know it's going to be And remember, with a blend, those 2 letters are sounds that are independent of each other, but they slide together. So they still do get their own boxes. S is spelled with the letter S. I go make sure I check that I have my blend. That's the letter N, working with that S side by side. My vowel was A, that's spelled with the letter A. And at the end, I had the P sound, which is spelled with the letter P, snap.